So I've been reading comics since I was little. My first intro to comics were the strips you'd find in the newspaper, and I thought like those were the only places you could read comics until I realized the library had comic books, and that's when I started reading like Garfield, Peanuts, and The Adventures of Tintin. One day in 4th grade, a friend of mine brought a volume of Naruto to school, and that's when I discovered manga. Manga has definitely shaped my art style and the way I draw, and has continued to fuel my passion for comics. I love working with pen and ink and in black and white, and even though I've like ventured into digital art here and there, I still find myself coming back to working with ink. And doing comics by hand is really what I enjoy the most. In the modern day of comics, I feel like full color comics are really what's in fashion. I'm thinking like American comics with brightly colored superheroes, and now with like the webtoon comic format being really popular, I'm seeing all these like beautiful fully colored comics from Korea and other countries as well. When it comes to black and white comics in the Western market, I feel like they're reserved for like more serious works like memoirs or historical retellings, and not so much for like more fun fiction. There is one comic market that is still doing black and white and doing it wonderfully, and that is of course the Japanese manga market. And when I think about why I still draw comics in black and white, even though drawing in color would probably be more marketable or whatever, I think about my love for manga and how that's always shaped how I draw my art. Even though I wouldn't say I have a manga art style, I'm definitely inspired by it. And drawing in black and white is very genuine to me and my art style. Like when I go to develop a comic page, I'm thinking of it like in black and white. Sometimes I do feel a little limited in what I can do in grayscale, but rather than using that as a reason to like pivot towards color art, I see that as like a challenge to just get better as an artist and in my craft. I recently saw an exhibit at the Seattle Art Museum by Samantha Yoon Wall, and it was like these beautiful drawings in ink and crayon and in full like black and white monochrome. And I just loved that exhibit. It really made me feel like feelings that I wanted to emulate in my own work. I also stopped by the Henry Art Gallery at the UW campus and was surprised to see an exhibition like with textiles and materials, but also in black and white, which was very cool to see. Ultimately, I think I draw comics in black and white because it's what I do best. I put the most effort into my line art, and I really want that to shine. My latest untitled comic project is a sci-fi story that I've had the idea on the back burner for like a long while, and now I finally feel like I have the skills to bring it to life. And I think a black and white art style would be perfect for setting the mood that I want, like this moody cyberpunk atmosphere. What I'm working towards this year is like a full chapter 1 of the comic and also a working title, so I have something to call this project other than the project. So those have been my thoughts as I'm working on this new project of mine. Still working on more like one-page comic ideas and concept art for this, but hopefully I'm gonna start gearing up and getting ready to make the actual story. So I hope you guys stay tuned, and I will see you in the next video.